What's going on, guys? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe Podcast. My name is Matt, and tomorrow is game day as the Indianapolis Colts travel to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. In today's video, I'm going to go through the injury reports that were put out by the Colts and the Ravens. I'm going to give you guys my keys to victory, and then at the end of the video, I will give you my prediction on who I believe is going to win and why. But before I do that, if you're new, if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack that like button. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Who's going to win? Why are they going to win? Let me know in the comments. And if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday, filled with some really good college football games. Of course, later tonight, Ohio State, Notre Dame, biggest game maybe of the year for college football. But you got Alabama, Ole Miss, you got Clemson, Florida State, a lot of great games. So I hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday, hanging out, just watching football all day long. Hope you guys are having a great day. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the greatest team in the world, the Indianapolis Colts. Again, they go to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. And let's get to the injury report because the Colts, they're going to miss some pretty important players. So Anthony Richardson, Ryan Kelly, they're out. They're still in the concussion protocol. They have not been cleared. They're not good to go. They're out. They should be back next week if I had to guess, but you just don't know with concussions. It could be longer. We'll find out, but I do expect those two to be back next week for the Rams game. Quentin Nelson, Kenny Moore, Dallas Flowers, they're all questionable. I would be shocked if Quentin Nelson did not play. I would be really surprised. I think he's going to play. Kenny Moore, I'm pretty sure. Dallas Flowers, I don't know. Hopefully all three play. Grover Stewart, he was on the report as well because he was limited on Wednesday, Thursday with a foot injury. He's good to go. He fully practiced yesterday, so he's fine. So you might think that's pretty bad, right? Because that's two very important players out, three that are questionable. That's 6 players on that injury report, right? Let's go to Baltimore. Odell Beckham Jr., Justice Hill, Marlon Humphrey, Tyler Lindenbaum, Odafe, I believe that's how you say his first name, Owe, Ronnie Stanley, Notre Dame legend, and Marcus Williams, they're out. They're not playing tomorrow. Jadeveon Clowney, he was on the injury report for an illness. He's fine. He fully practiced Thursday, Friday. And then Devin Duvernay, he was limited Wednesday with a shoulder injury, but he's been fully practicing the rest of the week. He's good to go as well. But that is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players out. You got 2 players in the offensive line out. You got a wide receiver that's pretty important for Lamar Jackson out. You have linebacker, secondary. It's not great. It's not great for them at all. All right, so now we're going to move on to the keys to victory for tomorrow's game. I'm going to start with the offense first, which is what we always do, and then I will move on to the defense. So starting with the offense, Gardner Minshew. Take what the defense gives you. When you run, please don't put yourself in dangerous situations. Just slide. Okay, look, slide. Live for another play. Don't try to run people over. I don't expect Gardner Minshew to do that, but with Anthony Richardson being out, we really can't afford our quarterback to get hurt this week. So Gardner Minshew, please just do your thing. I would like to see him take some shots in this game too. When they're there, don't force a shot unless you have to. But if something's there, whether it's Alec Pierce open deep down the field, Josh Downs, Michael Pittman, take a shot then. But don't throw it to Alec Pierce when there's 2 guys on him deep down the field. Just when it's available, and it will be available because again, Marcus Williams, Marlon Humphrey, they're out. So I think there is going to be an opportunity for a deep shot. I would like to see a deep shot in the game from Gardner Minshew. But again, just take what the defense gives you. Don't force anything. their defense is hurt a little bit. So, yeah, again, just take what the defense gives you. Let's move on to the run game. Whether it's just Zach Moss or if it's Zach Moss and Deion Jackson, um, look, with how this offensive line has played, you're going to have some openings. So please, when those openings present itself, go to it. Okay. Um, Zach Moss had a good game last week. Did he have 85, 87 yards? Maybe even 88. He had a good day, though. So I'm pretty confident that he's going to be able to find some of those openings and creases. Um, Look, you got to get going. You got to get some positive yards. You can't have a week one performance, Dion, if you're going to play. Got to have a good game. You guys need to get some yards, even if it's like a 2 yard run or a 1 yard run. Get some positive yards because it's going to help Garner Minshew. It opens up the play action. So, run game, you got to get going. We really, especially this week, we really need the run game to get going. And now let's move on to the offensive line. Then we're going to move to the defense. When it comes to the offensive line, continue to do what you've done all year. Okay, you've been really good this year when it comes to protecting the quarterback, and then also last week you did a good job in when it came to run protection. So open up some holes for our running backs. Give Gardner Minshew time to throw the football because if you guys can do that, I think our offense can have some success in tomorrow's game. Now we're going to move on to the defense. Get to Lamar Jackson, okay? Don't let Lamar Jackson run around in circles like he did when we played them in Baltimore a couple weeks ago on Monday night, or a couple years ago on Monday Night Football. Okay, don't let him run around. Okay, because he's going to run around. He's going to try to create something out of nothing. No, when he starts running around, DeForest Buckner, Grover Stewart, Taekwon Lewis, Samson Ibukam, Kwity Paye, Dio Dingbo, when he's running around, get to him. Bring him down. Okay? Get him to the ground. Have him taste some of that delicious Baltimore turf. So please get him down. That would be lovely. And let's stay with the defensive line. Don't let the run game get going. Because if we can stop their running backs from getting going, that's going to make it harder for Lamar Jackson to create something out of nothing. Like, you're going to have to put Lamar Jackson in pass only situations. So please stop the run, aka win the battle in the trenches. That's what I want to see. Get pressure on Lamar, get him down, force him to make some bad throws. Please do that. Now we're going to move on to the secondary. Let's have the opposite performance, Daryl Baker Jr., that you had last week. You need to stay on the guys like Zay Flowers and whatnot. You got to stay on their receivers, okay? Because if Lamar Jackson has an opportunity, he's going to take a shot. You cannot let these guys beat you. You cannot be burnt toast. Stay on them. Just clamp onto them. Make it difficult for Lamar Jackson, or as difficult as possible. So whether it's Dallas Flowers playing and Kenny Moore playing, whoever's out there, please don't let the receivers beat you consistently. Because if this pass game gets going, it's over. It's done. Pack it up. Because, yeah, the run game is dangerous in Baltimore, but if the run game is dangerous in Baltimore, but if the pass game gets going, it's going to be really tough to win. And I just don't see you winning if you can't stop this passing offense from getting going. So, yeah, don't let these receivers beat you. Don't let them get open. Now we're going to move on to my prediction for who I think is going to win the game. So with Baltimore missing 7 players, it's going to, I believe, make it a little closer than what I thought it was going to be initially. I'm going to say the Ravens win this game. I will go with a final score of 27-21. I think 27-21 Baltimore will be the final score. I don't have faith in our secondary, if I'm going to be completely honest. I just don't see our secondary being able to, do much against these receivers. I honestly think Lamar Jackson's going to have a really good game. I think the offense will play pretty decent. Yeah, I think it would be closer with Anthony Richardson because of his ability to run the football. And I think that would obviously help. But I don't see the Colts winning this game. So I'm going to go 27-21. Hopefully I'm wrong. And that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new, if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button, click the bell icon. That way you're notified when I upload a video. Smack the like button. Leave your thoughts in the comments. And make sure to follow me on Twitter, horseshoe_pod. Link in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt. Bleed Blue. Go Irish. Beat OSU. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other two videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.